come into this tournament 14-1 against all of the other opponents here. By far, you've got to be the overwhelming favorite here.
I'd rather know myself that I can actually beat all these guys. And I think the opponents, they know that also in the back of their minds that they have to play great tennis to beat me.
At the end of the day, sometimes you got to live and die, on the edge of the sword against, guys such good as Roger.
To regain #1, what do you think you should do?
Beat Roger more.
Talk about the world's #1 and how damn good Federer is.
Yeah, but he's extraordinary tennis player. I mean, he achieved unbelievable at the age of 23. The way he's playing is just, he can be one of the best of all times.
Well, it's normal. I'm the #1 in the world, so everybody wants to beat that guy, and it's going to be interesting to see who's going to win this one.
The world's #1 player eyes up the competition on the first day of the Tennis Masters Cup in Houston.
Get that?
In 7 days' time, one of these 8 highest-ranked players will lift the coveted trophy. If it's going to be a new champion, he'll have to do what few have done all year: beat Roger Federer.
It's an achievement you can be pretty proud of to qualify here. But I'm looking forward to playing well as well. How am I looking? Yeah, thanks.
But first, the players are required to wear the matching and specially designed suits, something some of them are clearly not used to.
Has Moya not even got his suit yet?
I have a pair of 11s, they're too small for me. I have an actual pair. Yeah, you want them?
These aren't your shoes, are they?
Dougie's gonna go get them.
Yeah, you wish, yeah? You wish. He's got no clothes on. You can go in there if you like.
It's a formal type of day for him, in the sense that it's the first time the city of Houston's actually been introduced, or the players have been introduced to the city in front of all the crowds. So that mixed in with a whole lot of media obligations, a lot of international press are here.
And it's the job of ATP communications manager Iggy Jovanovic to make sure that everything runs smoothly.
They need to tighten up a little bit. Looking fine in the middle, guys.
There we go.
The players are lined up in front of the world's press. These shots will be displayed in papers and on news reports around the globe. It's a seemingly important part of being a top tennis star. You have to smile, answer politely, and make sure that everything looks just right.
Yeah, you look good.
Thank you.
Your hair's shorter.
Yeah, it's shorter, huh?
Yeah, it looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks all right. He always looks good. He's a nice guy.
The West Side Club in Houston will have to wait one more day for the first match of the 2004 Masters Cup. Despite this and the overcast sky, a large crowd has gathered to get a glimpse of the stars as they practice before tomorrow's round-robin stage of the tournament. The players have been split into 2 groups of 4. In one half of the draw, there's Marat Safin, who's leapt from 79 to world #5 in one season. Guillermo Coria, returning from injury to play for the first time in over 3 months. Tim Henman, the only man to have beaten Federer this year. And Andy Roddick, world #2, playing on home turf for the 2nd consecutive year. Practicing with Roddick is Argentina's Guillermo Cañas. He's flown to Texas as an alternate and will only play should any of the players be injured. World #1 Roger Federer heads up the other group with the 23-year-old former Masters champion, Leighton Hewitt. They'll have to play the cool and talented Spaniard, Carlos Moya, and Argentina's Gaston Gaudio, who qualified for Houston by winning the French Open.
We saw you the French Open with Korea. We were jumping up and down in the living room. It was fantastic, precioso.
Gaudio will need all the encouragement he can get. Tomorrow he plays his opening match against the only other winner of Grand Slams this year, Roger Federer.
No, y seguramente va a ser un partido dificilísimo y bueno,
Yeah, for sure, we know it's going to be a very difficult match. We know very well that he's been playing the best tennis of his career. Nobody has the key to beat him, but I hope I can make a surprise and beat him.
Gaudio will hope that the world number one is still suffering from the thigh strain that's kept him out of competitive tennis for 3 weeks. Mind you, Federer has won 10 tournaments this year, including the Australian, Wimbledon and the US Open.
I have to thank Federer. Federer let me win one because he won all the others. That's the only thing you can say about winning one Grand Slam.
For the most part, the players seem pretty relaxed. Maybe they're used to it. Or perhaps they're just soaking up the feeling of making it to the Masters Cup as one of the top 8 in the world. For one player at least, it could be the start of a very long night. It's day 2 at the Westside Club in Houston. Final preparations are underway for the first round of matches in the 2004 Masters Cup.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome to Tennis Masters Cup.
After a year of meticulous planning and organisation, spectators are arriving for the first match of the tournament.
Get your programs, Tennis Masters Cup. Get your programs, get your programs. Get your programs, Tennis Masters Cup.
Get your tickets now for the 2005.
The crowd is excited, waiting to find out if Gaston Gaudio, the small Argentine, can cause an upset like he did in France. As the tension builds, last year's champion is ready to defend his title. Winner after winner flies from Federer's racket. Those who thought his recent injury would hinder him are clearly mistaken. A disappointed Gaston Gaudio returns to his locker room, losing in straight sets and without a key to his door. With only 2 matches being played today, half the players are left with some time on their hands.
Yeah, but aren't you focused on what these guys are going to do? No? Why?
I played them off.
Yeah, so?
That's what I'm worried about.
You keep your own the other 4 guys that are playing today?
Oh, I'll be interested in what they do, but it doesn't really affect me until for in a couple more days,
Until
right?
Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. Any predictions, boys? Let's talk about the World Championship Tennis Masters Cup.
Eagles to beat the Cowboys.
Go on, my son. I'll go. It's all right, we're going to come to your locker room right now. We'll see what happens. Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
It seems that being a professional tennis star isn't all about thrilling matches in front of huge crowds. Life on the tennis circuit, miles from home, can be slow. Very slow.